Gray hairs seem to sprout overnight.
Oh, yes.
Look at your face there. And as America's population ages, hundreds of millions of dollars are spent every year to make the gray go away.
Yeah, tonight in our special report, Turning Back the Clock, Sabrina Wilson looks at a new pill which the maker claims will put the brakes on the graying process from the inside out.
So how was the color last time?
5.
Inside a Metairie salon.
Sometimes it seems like it grows faster than others.
That's what keeps me in business, though.
A hair makeover.
We use Majorelle permanent hair color line, and that's what we'll be using today on Miss Rinda. Got to get rid of the grays on the eyebrows, too, you know.
Hair coloring is Bruce Emmons' specialty.
When we can make anyone feel and look younger when we're done, then we did our job. Head back a touch. Perfect.
Rinda Coleman relishes sitting in his chair.
So basically, you want to banish the gray.
Yes, absolutely. Until I retire.
As baby boomers see gray strands bloom,
You can go ahead and slip into a smock, sweetheart. I'll be with you in just a few moments.
changing hues is a thriving industry.
Covering gray hair is a huge business and a huge market because there's a great demand for it. We all want to look as young as possible, if not younger than possible. And our society does not perceive gray hair as youthful, full of energy, exuberant.
Salon owner Glenn Michael calls it makeup for hair.
You know, 60 is the new 40, but no one wants to look 60. They want to look 40.
Cathy Beggan says these pills reverse the graying process.
Go Away Gray is simply putting the catalase back into your body so it can work on breaking down the peroxide, and your new growth at the root will come back to your natural hair color and your gray hair will go away.
The main ingredient, the enzyme catalase. Beggan says take enough of it and it balances what she calls the color-robbing hydrogen peroxide in the body.
After about 6 to 8 weeks of taking this product, you'll see that your natural hair color will start to come back at the root.
A mother of 3, Beggan began formulating supplements in 2006 for personal reasons. She needed more energy.
All on my own dime. It was a huge risk.
She founded Rise and Shine LLC.
Well, I work with one of the best vitamin manufacturers in the world. Actually, they're right here in the United States.
I actually take 2 of these a day. I take 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening time.
Sonia Williams is a believer.
I actually started graying when I was like in my late 20s. I saw some strands, but by 32, 33, oh yes, I was looking totally different.
A friend told her about Go Away Gray.
And I really was skeptical because I am not a pill taker.
Still, she tried it.
I started seeing results probably like 4 to 6 weeks.
And 5 months later,
I just love it. I just love it. I mean, this is the best thing since sliced bread.
Beggan says she stumbled on the idea for the pill.
So I happened to read that study, and another light bulb went off, and I said, wow, this is another product that we can make to help people to, you know, turn back the clock a little bit and look a little bit younger and feel a little bit better about themselves.
One piece of research she points to is by the University of Bradford in the UK, published in 2009 by the Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology.
But the catalase, it's not going to end up in your hair follicle. I'm fairly certain of that, and the reason I say fairly certain because scientists never say impossible.
Dr. Michael Jaswinski is director for Tulane Center for Aging. He says, like our skin, hair has melanin or melanocytes, and over time they falter, causing gray hair.
These melanocytes, well, they simply get exhausted after a while and don't make the pigment anymore.
But as a biochemist, he doubts enough of the pill's ingredients will survive the acidity in the stomach to augment catalase in the cells.
The equivalent here would be, say, taking steak and saying that that might improve your hair.
Well, it's interesting that he would say that because I would agree with him to a point if somebody had a very acidic body and it broke it down too quickly. Which brings me to something we just discovered ourselves within my company, that some people saw their results very, very quickly. 2, 3 weeks, they saw amazing results. Other people didn't start to see results for a few months later.
She says she tweaked the ingredients to counteract the acid.
I would like to see evidence that it works, and I haven't seen any evidence.
And we are in the process of starting some clinical trials because it's one of these products that it just sounds too good to be true, so we just want our own data.
Dr. Jaswinski thinks scientific reports focusing solely on hydrogen peroxide increasing with age aren't breaking any new ground and are out of context.
You have to take the good and the bad. I mean, if you want to be able to eliminate infections, then you have to produce peroxide.
So, doctor, you're confident that people taking this pill are not affecting the graying process?
Based on the science, what we know about the graying of hair, the composition of this pill, and the rationale for its use, that it's not going to be effective to prevent graying of hair.
So, Cathy, what do you say to all of the skeptics out there, people who will say this is a bunch of hype?
To all of the people who don't believe in it, they can talk to thousands of my customers who either went from having a little bit of gray hair or a full head of gray hair, men and women in their 30s, 40s, 50s. We have people in their 80s who've had a complete head of gray hair for many, many years, and now they have their original natural hair color back.
She says she offered Anderson Cooper $1 million to try it.
We thought that he would be a perfect spokesmodel for us, and he's in the public eye every day, and people would be able to watch his hair go from gray back to his natural hair color. Unfortunately, he declined.
While Cathy Beggan has full faith in her pills, she never expects them to put hair colorists and hair dye manufacturers out of business.
And I believe people are still going to change the color of their hair just because they want to.
Not bad for 62, huh?
But Beggan says for those wanting the gray to go away naturally, there's another option, one not everyone is convinced lives up to its name. I'm Sabrina Wilson, Fox 8 News.
According to the Symphony IRI Group, a national market research firm, Americans spent over $1 billion over the past year on hair color products at supermarkets, drugstores, and mass merchandise stores alone. Symphony IRI notes that total does not include Walmart sales. I'll try it for $1 million.
I know, about $1 million?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would try anything for that. Just about. I mean, you know, some people say it works, and
Anderson must be doing pretty well if he's turning down $1 million like that.
Well, we know he is.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't want his hair to fall out. Maybe. You never know.
I don't know. All right, despite the BP spill disaster